Hey, it's Adam from Resolution AV in Red Hook, Brooklyn. If you know anything about us, we buy a lot of vintage audio equipment. Today, I'm going to show you a haul that we bought from a hi-fi hoarder who sadly passed away. We're going to go through just some of the things that we've picked up. So right here, you'll see we have 2 pairs of quad vintage speakers. We've yet to test them, but we will put them through their paces and hopefully they'll work. Everything that you're going to see in this video is going to be for sale in our store, so just follow along. And if you see anything you like, let us know. Come with me. So I would say that he had an insane amount of equipment. We were not even able to walk around the basement, but we started digging and found a lot of cool stuff. Example here, never seen one before. Fully tube right phono stage, actually preamp, line stage and phono stage, with an external tube rectified power supply. Really cool piece. Looks old, but I think it's going to sound good. We got these 2 antique SoundLab cadenza amplifiers, which is probably a 50-50 chance that they will explode and catch on fire when we plug them in, but either way, it'll be a lot of fun. Up here we have a Class A stereo amp, kind of an outlier because you'll see he had a lot of tube stuff. Doge 8 tube preamplifier, Doge 8, another tube preamplifier, Odyssey Cartigo. These are very popular. Canary Audio tube preamplifier. Don't see a lot of Canary Audio, but when we do see it, the layout and design inside is always so clean. We just love what they do. Vintage Levinson number 28 preamplifier. It's a beauty. This one was actually hooked up in the main system. A vintage Electrocompagnie solid state. Looks like it's 65 watt. Haven't seen this one before. Classic Audible Illusions Modulus 3. Probably one of the best tube preamps of all time, just for value and build quality. Beautiful. I've had a few pairs of these before. Karma solid state Class D monoblock. These are fun. Very heavy for their size, but very compact. Pack a punch. Some vintage Krell, KSA 50, 50 watts Class A, Threshold Stasis 3, Nelson Pass, Amplifier God, an Air V5 solid state, Air V3 solid state amplifier. Now we are just getting started with showing you what was down inside this basement, so come along. I'm gonna blow your mind here. We're starting to dig through these. We don't even know what half this stuff is. There are some things that we do know, obviously. This is a Pilot, I think it's what, EL34 stereo amp, tube rectified. This is a cool amp. We have the EL84 version. I have that in my collection. That's a fun one. We got some pair of Atmosphere OTL amplifiers, no output transformers, very unique design. And then a lot of kind of like quasi DIY small brand stuff here. Don't know exactly what they are, but we're kind of starting to dig through it, which is very exciting. Craftsman amplifier, looks like monoblock. And check these out. This guy was a speaker hoarder. So look at these university drivers. These are very cool. Huge, just beautiful. Can't wait to dust these off and see how they sound. A pair of Quicksilver monoblocks here, tube monoblocks. We need to get some tubes in them, clean them up. Hopefully this isn't pitted. We love the Quicksilver stuff. Here's a really cool, I don't think it's DIY, some type of tube preamplifier, but even if you look at the inside, parts quality, build quality, looks like this guy built it. Got some Knight tube monoblocks here. Got a very vintage Class A audio, Class A DR8. That's a beauty, we haven't seen that. A lot of vintage tube amps here with Acrosound transformers, which are usually always a good sign. Lowther drivers, a whole bunch of Lowther. A pair of quad monoblocks, the classics. EMT transducer, got a pair of these. This Art Audio phono stage. Looking forward to listening to this. If you just look at the build quality of this guy here, it's a little dusty and there's a tube kicking around. It's got Lundahl input and output transformers. Got a whole bunch of Hartley drivers. These are cool. Got an Origin Live tone arm laying around in the box. Looks like maybe 2 of them. An EV driver. Beautiful EV driver, model SP12. Looks like we have a pair of them. This guy's got protection on the front. Antique electronic supply amplifier and integrated. This is a cool Heathcote phono stage with a lot of settings here. No, electronic crossover, even cooler. I think we do have a pair of these. That's Moki, she's not for sale. Hadley, Dynaco solid state amps. Usually 50-50 whether or not these work. An LP12 in possibly the worst shape you could find one. No platter. Let's see what's on the bottom. We have the power supply and the motor. That's a good sign. Got a bunch of cool cartridges. New Old Stock Monster Alpha 2, Nikeda 9TS, Koetsu Rosewood, looks brand new. I have a Lyra, Delos, one broken, one new, and a Hana cartridge as well. Moving coil, Shure Custom Stereo Dynetic. There's actually more, but as soon as we test and go through everything, we're going to list it for sale. And as always, we've been selling online through our website and on eBay for, I think, since 2000. Check it out. It's all going to be for sale soon. We're going to be doing a lot more content on YouTube, so make sure you like and subscribe.